Great design is not one person. It really happens through teamwork and through collaboration.
We're kind of like a group of superheroes where everybody has their different qualities and attributes.
We have design studios here in North Olmsted. We also have a design team in Shanghai, China. We believe that it's very important to have local designers who are in touch with the cultural differences and preferences.
We work closely together throughout the design process, and that carries over to the other groups within Moen, like engineering and marketing. If the communication breaks down at some point, you can end up at the end of the day with a product that nobody wanted.
I think it's very important for the designers to do the homework.
You can't design in a box. You have to go out and see what's happening in the world of interior design and fashion, anything from clothing to cars.
When we're identifying trends and we're converting that into what can flow water and laying that down on a piece of paper with our hands and a pen, that's the most just kind of like blue sky, anything goes, that's the most fun.
Research is very important because sometimes that's where you are inspired.
Well, I find that if you design faucets and you only look at faucets for inspiration, you won't get anything but a normal faucet. So for inspiration, I look at everything. It could be trends going on in interior decor. Sometimes I look at like tools or like industrial applications and the shapes and like utilitarian shapes.
I'm highly inspired by watching people traveling and kind of sitting at a cafe or going to people's homes and observing the kind of different ways people live.
Well, you would hope that anything that is designed is thoughtfully designed.
Thoughtful design is as simple as making sure that the product that we design is not just beautiful on the outside, but the entire experience of using the product is what's memorable and what's delightful. There is kind of a balance of art and science in our process. We don't try to speed through the exploration in hand sketches and making models.
What hand sketching allows you to do is explore all those different options that you might not even knew existed.
We'll have somewhere upwards of 50 sketches usually for a single design direction.
I mean, the sketches themselves are also beautiful too, and I think that when you really like doing what you're doing, the kind of the processes and things that you create to get to the real product are also beautiful.
Sketches are great for direction, but you have to bring them into the form of a model because you can cheat in a sketch. When you're actually doing the 3D form, you realize, oh, yeah, that surface doesn't actually work that way, or that particular detail isn't cohesive when you get to the final design.
We have in-house modeling capability. We work with talented model makers who can turn our hand sketches into 3D foam models.
We'll have visitors come in and they don't realize that the models are done by hand. When you think about a model maker, a lot of times you think about just a machine. But when you do it by hand, it's the human nature bringing it to life.
You know, it really sets Moen apart from the competition is the details. And those are so important to a designer. A lot of people say the details are the design.
Without the thought behind it, without all the things that go into creating a product that you hope somebody's going to live with for 25 years or something, it's just an object. So hopefully if something is touched at any point by somebody that really cares, then it's going to be a better experience.
I think with designing any product, there is a sense of pride in creating that final solution that is launched into the marketplace. You're putting your mark out there.
It feels great to be designing product and just thinking that I'm touching people's daily lives and making it a little more delightful.